Welcome back to another video. Doing a bit of a fish store up, which you will see in the video. So what the first you're able to see, there is a foxface porcupine puff they are, but arrived, so they do look skinny. To be I think when they ship in larger fish, they do tend to have them a little bit not up the water that they're. Really nice parrotfish there. Obviously are a coral muncher. Probably best to avoid if you've got a reef tank. Bags of character in those though. You see the price there, $119.99. It's not a bad price if you've got a big tank. In this tank there's a blue trigger, £35, not bad. But again, will probably more than likely decimate any cleanup crew. Black cap, dotty back, and some chalk bass. I do like these chalk bass. I think they look great in a school. Moving on, nice canary wrasse and some fire shrimp. Lovely butterfly fish. Again, can't pronounce the name, but again, really nice price on that, $29.99. I think is it Origa? Sorry if I'm butchering the names. Some more chalk bass and some red cardinals. A couple of black maroons, I think they are, and a really nice clown tang. My friend had one of them though, and it was a right arse of a fish. Plenty of cleaner shrimp. Some nice blennies, striped blennies. Nice yellowtail purple tang and a scarlet hawkfish. And a nice big aptasia to go with that. Nice angel. Again, not safe for a reef tank really. Moving on. This was a nice wrasse. Pudding wife wrasse. Quite nice, not seen any of them before. Nice gobies and a sea fighter. The harlequin tusk is still in. Again, these fish get absolutely massive. Probably not suitable for a reef tank. Nice angel there. Was it Coral Beauty? Yeah, tiger Coral Beauty. Some nice sized pajama cardinals and a purple firefish. Some more cardinals and a sea fighter, which I think are also known as a fairy wrasse. Really nice fish. So as you can see, the stocking is not always brilliant, but that's what they had in today. Moving on to the coral bays, a couple of big colonies, GSP, some chalice, finger leathers. Got a little basket there with some bubble tips in. Again, I'm not sure whether that's finger leather or the elephant ear. Horrible blue zoas. Moving on, some nice colonies, acro colonies, reasonably priced to be fair. Some more bubble tips, and in this one I think they've got a couple of rock flower nems. Lovely fox face there. And then some of the cheaper frags, but again there was nothing really jumping out at me from the coral beds. Not for the price that they were either. There is another store that do have coral a bit cheaper. Then moving on to the display tank, throwing quite a lot of micro bubbles out at the minute. I don't know whether they were in the middle of doing a water change or they'd recently done a water change, but yeah, that's usually a crystal clear, lovely looking tank, but not today. Some die off as well on one of the chalices, but Everything else looks quite healthy and happy. Just that chalice at the front. Some nice trumpet corals there. Lovely big and plump. Around this side we've got some mushrooms. Again, okay, but quite expensive. And then just some other bits and bobs. Growing out some torches up there. Again, some nice SPS. Just a bit too... I've not really got the space for anything of this size, so wouldn't want to add it into the tank just yet. Hi guys, so we're back at the tank. Hopefully you enjoyed the footage of the fish shop. I think it's definitely a bit better than the last time that I was there. I did end up making a purchase. So they're floating in the bags up there. The first one that we got was a chalk goby. I've had these in the past and they are brilliant at cleaning up the sandbed. This slime algae is going. Did a water change, siphoned a lot of it out, and it is slowly going. There's still some remaining on the rocks and bits that I didn't manage to scrape, but what can you do? So yeah, that's the first fish. I am obviously going to move a few things off the sandbed as well. This Duncan colony was up there, just above that toadstool and rockflower nem, but both rockflower nems have decided to go a bit higher up. I think they're wanting a bit more light. So I moved the Duncans because they were getting battered and bleaching out. So I just dropped them on the sandbed for a bit. But if you remember in my last video, the big colony of Duncans that were just there, I did end up selling them. So I think I'm probably just going to put that cluster back up on top of that rock. I'll see how it looks, because that again is quite a tight ball, so if it means that there's going to be heads tying underneath, I'll probably end up moving it somewhere else. And then the next fish that we got is the red sea fighter, which is a type of wrasse. I don't have a wrasse in my tank anymore. I did used to have a leopard wrasse, but he went missing, never saw it. I think that was after I'd been away for a while. Yeah, it was. I'd been away for a week. Come back, looked in the tank, and I just never saw it again. The lid was always shut, so it wouldn't have jumped. So I think it's probably just got eaten and the tank consumed it. So yeah, I'm going to let these fish settle, temperature acclimate, and then we'll get them into the tank, and I'll pick the camera up again once they've settled down a bit. I'm hoping that they both stay out. Obviously I know the chalk goby probably will. He's already dying to get out of the bag. I'm just unsure on the little sea fighter wrasse. Obviously being a wrasse, I imagine he's going to try and hide. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you. So the fish are in. It's been an hour or two. I've not really spent a lot of time looking at the tank since I've put them in. I don't tend to like to think, you know, just step away and let everything take its natural course. I did feed the fish. I did feed everything before I added the newbies, just to, you know, if there was going to be any aggression, hopefully that would be less with a full stomach. So I did give them a good feeding. The little red sea fighter wrasse, he did actually start eating straight away, which is really good. He's quite a shy fish, and the hawkfish does not like it. The hawkfish also doesn't like the chalk goby. I have been on about getting rid of the hawkfish for some time. I think basically all he's doing is he's not helping his case. So when I can dedicate a few hours to taking all the rock structure out and catching that hawkfish, I think he will be coming out, and I will try and move him on. So if you are in the Midlands or South Yorkshire in the UK and you're looking for a nice arsehole of a hawkfish, let me know. But yeah, quick update on the copper band. As you can see, doing really well. And I completely forgot that the tank is going to look like so cloudy and dusty as he starts working his way through, sifting all the sand and kicking all the crap up, which I'm not too happy about, but it's a long-term goal, and I know that, you know, in a couple of weeks, in a month or so, my sand is going to be looking a hell of a lot better. The tank will clear on its own and everything will be looking good. So yeah, I will leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks guys.